Hey everyone, today is March 27th, 2023. It is approximately almost 2:30. I want to do a follow-up video on, I had done, the last couple of videos I did were on two product builds I did. One was a rifle and another one was my Glock clone, aka the PSA Palmetto State Armory Dagger 9mm. Now I built this gun. I think, like I said, without shipping and tax and without the red dot and light, the gun came out to under $300. So I didn't have a whole lot of high expectations for the gun because of what I paid for it. But like, I've seen a lot of reviews on it, and there's been some very positive reviews. There's been some negative reviews, just like anything, right? So I took the gun out to the range. You know what? First and foremost, let's make the weapon safe. So I'm gonna drop the magazine. Okay. Clear out any live ammunition. We want to make sure that the weapon is clear. Okay, so, all right, now, let me fix this camera a little bit, sorry. So, I went to the Average Joe's Range Day this past weekend on Saturday, and which was a great time. Those guys do a great job. If you don't follow Average Joe's, you might want to. They're very big into a community. They do a lot of range days where you go, they have different areas of instruction, different drills and stuff. And like I said, it was a really good time. So normally I've either had like my Glock or my Smith & Wesson or something like that. But I took this because I one of the biggest things people have talked about with this particular gun is like a break-in period. And I had only shot maybe 100 rounds through it prior. And out of those 100 rounds, the first time I shot it, I had 2 failure to extracts or stovepipes. Other than that, I mean, like I said, the gun fits in my hand very well. It shoots, the trigger is nice on it and everything. And then I put, like I said, I put the red dot and I put the light on there. So I took it out this weekend and used it for the range day because I knew I was going to put quite a few rounds through it and hopefully, kind of go get that break-in process done. The gun performed flawlessly. I mean, I had not a single jam, stovepipe, misfire, misfeed, nothing. I mean, the gun ran really, really great. One thing I do, if I do have a complaint, and mind you, this was a build, so this is not a complete PSA Dagger. This is a parted, the slide is a PSA Dagger. The bottom is a different brand. It's called SCT. And I think it stands for St. Croix. I believe that's what it stands for, the brand that makes the fishing rods. But the complaint I have is that for the ejection button here to drop the magazine, I would like it a little bit more pronounced. Okay, so when I was doing one of the drills. Empty magazine. I went to go drop the magazine. I hit the button and see I'm hitting it now, and it doesn't drop. Right? I can pull it, but I think if it was a little bit more pronounced, because it's like I got to really kind of cant the gun and then press it here. Whereas if I'm in press for time, I don't want to have to do that. Right? I think that's really the only complaint I have is that's not a little bit, maybe just a little bit more pronounced. I wish. And but see, now right here it's doing fine, but that's because I'm actually tilting it. But if I keep it straight and I press the button, I'm not getting it to extract. Now I can grab it and do it like that. But so now I've got to actually turn it more, right? And even then, so if I have one complaint, it's not necessarily against the Dagger, it's for the parts kit that I purchased for this lower. So I might change that out and get, like I said, get one that's a little bit more pronounced so I don't have to angle the gun so much to release the magazine. Because if you've ever been in a firefight or or shooting competition, you know, seconds matter, right? And, you know, to be back on target is very, very important. So other than that, like I said, man, the gun, it runs good. I'm not a big fan of the PMags that I got with it. I got 2 PMags, and I'm a huge PMag fan. I love Magpul magazines, love them for all my rifles. But for some reason, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Glock pistol magazines. I do have 2 Glock magazines, you know, your standard Glock magazines. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I mean, for less than $300, not including shipping and tax, you got yourself a decent little pistol, you know. So you want to check it out. I know Palmetto State Armory runs sales on these all the time. The full gun, like, I mean, they literally have the full gun for $299. So you know, might want to check it out. Just a little budget gun, but it, like I said, it ran really good. Other than, like I said, the first time I shot it, I had those 2 stovepipes. After that, this gun was really, really clean. And so there you go. All right. Well, you guys have a great day.
Let's go one more.